This is a 25-year-old General Electric alarm clock radio. As you can probably hear, this one has a little bit of a rattle. This specific one I paid $6 for at a Goodwill, and it's untested. Testing it probably wouldn't be a good idea because, number one, electronic standards back then weren't really the best. And whatever's rattling around in there could be like a metal screw or something, and if I turned it on right now, it could short something out and possibly cause a fire. But yeah, anyway, overall the radio's in pretty good condition. It even has this cool like multi-knob thing, which is the tuner and the volume knob at the same time. The electronics are so simple, just 5 Phillips head screws and that's done. The screws in this thing are kind of weird. They've got like this chip out of them and they're all exactly the same, so whatever it is intentional. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's to like hold it in place. Really odd. And just like that, yeah, it's really easy to take these things apart. You just take the screws out and it simply just comes apart like that. Took a brief look around and it seems like the only thing that was rattling around was this speaker right here. For some reason, all of the screws for this speaker are missing and it was just resting on this board right here. And as you can see, that has a lot of electronics on it. And if I was to plug that in, it could have possibly caused a fire. Someone has definitely been in here. There's super glue on those broken standoffs. So at one point it was just super glued in there and not screwed in. Before I try to actually repair anything, this thing is quite a bit dirty, so it needs to be cleaned up a little bit, and then it can be put back together. This foam is pretty close to disintegrating, but I don't have a replacement for it, so I'm just going to super glue it back in, and it should be fine. For now, I'm just going to go all in with the super glue, as I don't have any other way to hold it in for now, but the super glue should hold it in perfectly fine for at least a little bit. The plan is to eventually just melt the edges of the existing screw holes around the metal parts on the speaker. That way it just kind of plastic welds itself in there, but I don't have a tool that can do that right now. So for now, super glue and probably hot glue will do fine. I did find these just floating around in there. I'm not really sure what they went to. They appear to be something that the previous owner might have added to make space because they don't fit together anywhere when the case is actually closed. Did some big time hot gluing off screen, and as you can see, it's pretty much in there. I don't think it'll go anywhere for a while. Now it simply just goes back together the same way it came apart, and that's that. As you can see, this thing is a lot cleaner and a lot nicer looking than it was before. On the screen there are a few little scratches, but that's just because it's plastic and that's what happens with plastic. But yeah, overall it came out great. It almost looks brand new. Something appears to be wrong with tuning and volume because it makes weird noises. Took some fiddling to get it in the right spot, but it does work.
Doctor.biz and ask about our $29.99 tune-up special. If you've been injured in